Ever wondered how to join Shaxi as a rider? Well, the process is as easy as pie, and today you'll learn all about it. First things first, you'll need to get the Shaxi app. A quick visit to your phone's application store, whether the App Store or Google Play, will do the trick. Search for Shaxi, download it, and you're off to a good start. Now that you've got the app, it's time to sign up. You'll be prompted to provide some necessary information. The most important part of this step is verifying your phone number. This is a security measure put in place to ensure a safe experience for everyone using Shaxi. You'll receive a text message with a code, input it, and voila, your number is verified. Next, you're going to set up your passenger profile. This is where you can add a profile picture, input your name, and other details. It's all about making the ride experience as personalized and comfortable as possible. You can now search for rides at your convenience. Whether you're heading to work, school, or just about anywhere, Shaxi is ready to get you there. The next step is to request the ride. You'll need to confirm the details of your trip, including the destination and pickup point. And just like that, you're ready to enjoy your journey. Sit back, relax, and let Shaxi take you where you need to go. To cap it all off, after enjoying your ride, why not share your great experience? Tag at Shaxigana on social media and let the world know about your fantastic journey with Shaxi. So there you have it. Joining Shaxi as a rider is as simple as downloading the app, signing up, verifying your phone number, setting up your profile, searching for rides, requesting and confirming your ride, and then enjoying the journey. It's a quick and straightforward process designed to make your life easier. With Shaxi, the world is at your fingertips. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
It is a Friday evening here on Sammy Flex TV, Showbiz Daily it is. And when we sit like this, as people in the industry, we share information, we share knowledge, and of course, we also share some facts that everybody should know. My name is Sammy Flex. On a Friday like this, gentlemen are seated, four-man squad, with the usual suspects. Roland Amati, who is occupying his favorite position from Shaxi, Shatter Movement Empire, Roland Reports, operating on YouTube, and yet to be unveiled headless YouTuber, as well as showbizchannelgh.com. In the middle, in Team Dodo Solomon, he's also called Chemo. Chemo is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and in Team Dosu Digital Solutions to take care of your management online for you. And at the extreme end, the John that is Long John, is also there. He's a journalist, he's a blogger, he's a producer on radio, and of course, he joins us as a pundit as well on the show. Producers behind the scenes putting together the pieces, Theophilus Digosh, Buju Lens, and Sam Tuga, making sure that you guys will enjoy whatever we do here. So thanks for being a part of our shows throughout the week, Monday to Friday, back to back. You have been enjoying it. Thanks for your commentaries and more. To those who agreed with us, fine. To those who disagreed with us, fine. We still do it for the Lord and country here on Sammy Flex TV. Now, what is starting our day? It's a Friday. Let's start something soft. It's a Friday, so no stress. Let's start something soft. I came across a man who is 58 years old. And according to this gentleman, he has never had sex ever in his life. Because he told God something that he wants to be very clean. So he's keeping his body as a temple for Christ. In fact, very sanctified for Christ. Because of that, 58 years, he will never do it. Then they asked him, okay, enti afe unyaba wari, and I was say, and I'm saying, and they go away. Do it till death, and then till death do us part. There are some people who think that this guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Others also think, oh, it is possible. Oh, why not? It is possible. Well, among men as men here, I'm not sure anybody can speak that language. Whoever will try to speak that language in this room,
I don't do something before.
That person will be stoned live.
I don't do something.
You know, so the person in this studio now, near the one is 30, so that your story will be used as an example and a case study for anybody. Why you do kids? It would
be like lots like
your story and walk or two corner. Oh yes, he said. Well, he was on an interview on I think as Empire FM. Huh? Let's go watch it. When I come back, you'll still be talking some more. Stay tuned.
58. Are you married?
No child, no wife, no girlfriend.
No child, no wife, no girlfriend.
That's the standard.
58.
That is the standard.
Are you a virgin, say?
Yes.
You are a virgin.
See, I can be walking in God's direction.
At the age of 58.
That is the level. At first, I wanted
you have never slept with a woman before.
Let's not go that.
No, please. I want to know. I'm interested. You have never slept with a woman before.
I want to go to the foundation so that you understand me better.
Right.
When I was small, I told my grandmother I was a father.
Okay.
So I said,
are you a Catholic?
Those days they will carry me at the back to the church. So
okay.
I don't know that I have music in me, but when I hear the sound of the piano, my heart, I feel like let me be in heaven. So my mind, let me be here all the time. So finally I told her lady I want to be a reverend father, but she said no. She asked me she want to see my child. Because of that, I changed my mind. I want to be a pastor. But later, I saw one or two things which I will not do. Certain wrong things which I will not do. Even if you bribe me, I will not do. I said, no, I couldn't be a pastor again. So I told God, I will be faithful to you. And I maintain my word to today I'm talking to you.
So you have been faithful to God for 58 years.
That is why he rewarded me with those things. So I say that I don't get my things by grace.
Somebody just sent me a WhatsApp message. The person is asking if you are interested in getting married.
Yes.
Oh, you want to get married now?
Yes.
You want to break your virginity now?
There are things I will tell you of this.
Why do you want to get married now?
Want other people to hear?
No. Son of God, don't tire.
No, it's not you. I can tell you, but not here.
Son of God, don't tire. You are tired of the heaven trip. Now you want to experience the heaven in your room and on your bed. You are tired of going to heaven in your dreams. Now you want to experience heaven on your bed. Now you want to get married.
Well, so that was our 58-year-old virgin. I don't know if there is any record in the Guinness Book of Records of something like this. If there is none like that, we should look for him and apply for him. Who knows? He might be the record holder, because it is not easy for a man in Africa where the only type of entertainment you have is alcohol, sex, and sleeping. Smoking. Alcohol, sex, and smoking. The kind of entertainment we have in Africa. Yeah, the rest there. The rest there you count. Say me call holidays, you call vacation. Not in Africa. Africa entertainment, sex, alcohol, smoking. They are easy accessible to. So that one you can get it. But so if you can live in Ghana for 58 years, oh, what are the lessons here? Now, what hurts me is now he wants to get married at 58.
That is the lesson.
So it is not doable.
No, whether it is doable or not, the thing is you regret it. It's as simple as that.
Oh, but he didn't say he's regretted it.
Of course, for him to say he wants to go back means he's regretted whatever.
No.
Okay.
No. He wants to say that he's kept himself holy enough for God. Now he thinks he can do what he wants to do.
You see, now he is becoming the author and the finisher. He is becoming the judge of his own deeds. So whether he has regretted or not, per this action, now he wants to tell you that he is not regretted, but he is bringing it to a halt. What will make you bring something to a halt? Something that will be beneficial to you. What will make you do it if it is not regret? What? Because you see in his statement when he was talking, he said, "Oh, that is why everything that he has, everything he has acquired, is through the fact that he kept himself for God." So if you are acquiring things and God is blessing you and you are keeping yourself and you are happy, you are content with whatever you have, why would you want to resent that decision and go back again?
But do you trust him even to start with?
58, no, I don't.
You don't trust him?
Per his own comment, I don't.
Why?
Because he said there are certain things that he would, like when he decided to be a pastor, there were certain things the pastors were doing that he did not see himself doing it. So he decided to take himself out. Now, when the lady asked him, so do you want to break your virginity now? If he was a virgin or he is still a virgin, the answer would have been yes. It would have been a straight yes. But he said, oh, there is something I will tell you, not on air, but off air, I will tell you.
So what do you think?
It gives me that vibe that man has fallen before.
Oh. And I know you're watching.
What's it?
I know you're watching.
But I am deducing it from what he's saying.
Okay.
What he said is where I am drawing my conclusions from.
Okay.
Because if it were to be me, we are talking about your virginity for 58 years. Do you want to break? Because you're telling me you want to get married, meaning you are going to sleep with your wife.
No, really.
So you are going to Chemo.
Yeah, married.
See, if the man doesn't want to sleep with anybody, he wouldn't say he wants to get married now.
Oh, some people get
He wants to have now he wants to have
but you can't get married without sleeping with the woman you married her.
Some people do.
Chemo, some people they've done it already and now they've decided not to do it.
So do you think the man can afford what to make the wife pregnant without going to
my own is that
I wish that I knew more about the man.
My own is that
because there are a whole lot that I want to say.
The man wants to have children now, which is the main reason why he wants to get married. He wants to have children. That is the main reason why he wants to get married. Okay. So in that sense, do you want to break your virginity? The answer is yes. It's a simple yes. It has nothing to do with, oh, there is something I will tell you off air. Which one is that one? Unless you are not what you are claiming to be. Yes, you can say, oh, I've kept myself for 58 years for God. Maybe the number of times that you've fallen, maybe I want friend one come. You did not add that. That is why when they asked him, do you want to break your virginity? Or maybe he wants to say, maybe I know I can check a cry along the way. Maybe you ought to check a cry.
Oh, I know they are set by homies.
So if that is the case,
and they were a victim to that.
Then if that is the case,
or a victim to that crime.
If that is the case, he's not guilty, he's the victim. But I say, if that is the case, then the virginity technically crown is broken. Or
it is not broken.
Or we are talking about intercourse.
Yes, talking about
if there is no intercourse, it's
still not broken.
100% purely virgin, like virgin pasta.
Chemo, the man has given us a big task. And first of all, do you even believe what he's saying? And why would he want to?
It can happen. It can easily happen. I think, I'm not surprised. I think you have so many people like him. For them, they wish that they would do it, but they don't have the
so many people.
Yes.
In Africa.
About 80% of men. They wish they will have opportunity to do to have sex, but they don't get it.
Chemo, the sex that we are talking about, we're not talking about sex with slave queens, sex. Looking for any available hole to put it in.
That's why I wish I have more information about the man. Then it can inform me how to approach this. One, if his resources is limited, the possibility of him not getting opportunity to do it is high. If his appearance is anything to go by, it will reduce his opportunity. If his status in the society that he belongs to is low, it will affect his chances of having opportunity to do that. So there are so many factors against men. And because of that, we have men who wish that they will have this opportunity, but they don't get it. So if he can fall into the categories that I'm mentioning, obviously, even if he wish to do it, he won't get it. That is there. And we have some people who may decide not to do it. That's where I would say that it is a difficult thing to do. Okay. So believing him will be difficult for me. If I eliminate all the factors that I'm mentioning. If you have a low status in your society and you are a man, you are dead. You won't get it. They will give to the high person in that society.
But you see, the high person in society may get more, but you will get your level.
The whole thing is that you will get your level when that person feel that they don't have a better option.
And there are many people like that too.
Many people don't have better options.
The way the man faced low, there are other women who also not get a call from Roland. They will get a call from that man.
Exactly. But they will try Roland first. If Roland wants to keep more, Roland will have it. That's the point.
No, what I mean is Roland will not go to that low.
Yeah.
So those people, their option is also the man.
Well, and those people,
because Roland's options are plenty.
Yeah.
So I'm the only single guy on the set.
No, you.
So here's the thing. I mean, I'm saying that if the man will have his status like you are saying, okay, he will be at a level that he may also get opportunity within that thing, without him also going for the high ones, because there are some people who wish for the high ones so they don't get it.
Okay.
And they will still keep on pushing, hoping that one day they will get there without them getting it's there. So if this man is part of those who wish to have a certain class that they are not getting and waiting for it, obviously he can stay a virgin for a very long time.
Okay.
That's the thing. You see, for a man to have access to women, it's an achievement. People don't know that. Hey! A map. You have no idea. Some of you get it on the silver platter because of your status and the connection that you have. So you think it's easy. Go together and ask them. In fact, any place that it is difficult for men to access women, there are high risks of violence in there. It's one of it. Any place. Are you Wahopan? Omuja Ebini. Omukopa.
Who sure about you? Just tell me, Bema or Ben Rowdy. Who should be that?
Yes, but Sarah.
I don't say violence.
Yes, Sarah.
Hold on. Between Cantonment and Nima, where are kids like him and Kola Gugu baby?
Oh, obviously you get more.
In Kola no more send no.
No, this is why you are losing the whole argument. Here's the thing. Sir, Ododo or whoever that you are, the person who is that violent there, he's the man on top. Based on status. If that violent guy can beat a whole, like when he say, hey, everybody is quiet, that's the one that all the women will go to. Because they need protection, because they need the other resources, because the violent man can bring the resources. That's the thing. Like, women are always going towards the man with power. And the power could be the money you have. The power could be the association you have. Like the status. That's the thing. So even if you go to the place that you are mentioning, Nima, whatever, go and see the Juan guy, Joe, like mention any nickname that popular person. One mabe 50 or Emma will be still our be.
Hey, this is a perspective about men and women.
So this is a lot of people get it wrong, especially the privileged ones like Long John and. They will come. Why? Because you are on Sammy Flex TV. Because on the daily Metro TV.
Only a software I can
even that people in that church now only suffer now. Almost a lie, without you even saying it.
Wow.
There's a friend of you Omo enim no baby a opie na se wankasa me ne Long John and Ama. Onye bi ba obo udin a onye bi edi.
Sir,
just like that too.
wow.
E go fu bi di Sammy flex din e ne ma.
Thank you.
So here's the thing. The man could be right. I mean, the reason that I also doubt. Because as a man, at any point in time, you will have that feeling that you want to do it.
Yeah.
But if he's honest enough and say, okay, for what I am looking for, I'm not getting. For what I don't want, but me trying to what I get, I will believe him.
Okay.
Because it is difficult for a man to have access to sex. There's that people, the privileged ones, really, when they hear it, not shocking. But what I was saying is that in the school that you were in, Munya Monshe said, Aquaba could be Oma, Munya Beka, Aquarido, Quasia, or no the man of it should give you a fair idea, even the society that you are in. The ones that you like averagely, we would think that, oh, this guy only serious in life. Or no, about a money pushing. Because women are looking for something that it is difficult for men to acquire. And man what do certain status in society. Sometimes you should allow them to exercise their options. Because it is difficult to get to a point that women will be attracted to you.
Okay, Long John, take over and let's see what you add to this man. Because we are not in that bracket. So.
Not at all.
It's quite unfortunate you guys are not in that bracket. And I am in my own bracket because we are very, very single, like minding our business.
Okay.
But let me say this. You see, we have confidence, like Ghana and Kasa, the confident tricksters are more than the citizens. I wouldn't lie to you. So I paid attention watching the video. And I asked myself, what line of question is the woman even doing? How do you sit down, someone come and sit in front of you? Me do be that. And then you allow him to, even to the extent that he sit on the radio and tell you, there are certain things I'll tell you off air. Pertaining to the topic, you nothing even prompted you to ask him questions on that thing he wants to tell you off air. And you expect us to take that story hook, line, sinker, when we are fully aware, Anas or one of the investigative journalists did an investigation into how media houses allow certain adverts to run on their channel. He went there with fake materials, made them, and then they didn't even do any research, and then they started airing it. So if such a credible investigation has brought out this bad or corrupt practices in the media, in the sight of the media, why would I sit down and watch a 58 years old come out and tell us that he's a virgin? And looking at the line of question, why are the class of a virgin? And this is how radio should be. Some of that much children over Casa somewhere. Because you see, to confirm if someone is a virgin, there are certain puttings you for put them. Intentionally take out person of the sex stars, certain things you for put them. Or more as a surprise, experience home. When Jenny Bonner, Wakasa, I'm a virgin, and you take it like that, then I'll tell you everything behind closed door. Yeah, if you want to tell her behind closed door, why do you come and sit in the chair? As I'm born from behind me, what I see is he is one of the Cook-a-thon members who has confidently Chef Smith and Associates who have confidently gotten. You see, and I feel I don't know if you know a trickster who has done it for long. Because at the age of 58, Uncle, let me tell you something. We have class of girls and types of girls.
Yes.
there are levels to this thing. You can be very popular, and a particular girl wouldn't like you.
Yes.
The man in the bracket is speaking.
Yes, because me, I'm a twin, and my twin is a girl.
Oh, I see.
And I know much. I have 3 siblings who are ladies, so I know much about this kind of conversation. You see, a girl can have. We have girls who like a man because she's way older. Just that alone is a turn on. You don't need to do much.
I see.
We have girls that will look at you because you look rich or perverted.
Yeah. And also,
You understand? And we have people who are looking for, they have their spec. That's the educated ones. I'm not more troublesome.
Checklist.
First of all, thank you. First of all, looking at that man, Oti Akra and Kabaris and the story is a PAP. Not just on Tiakra or take, and not Akra, baby, or Tene, Kwawa, Emuwa. 2, he can be, look, if you are in a neighborhood, try and be closer to the hood boys. You hear certain crazy stories and you ask yourself, hey, nipa din we na nyama we to tono. What am I trying to say? You see, this type of old people, if you should hear some of the stories that they do behind closed doors, you'll be marveled. But it's quite unfortunate, we don't know the source of this man. Where he's from, the details involved, his siblings, his family. Into a funny way, like Chef Smith. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. A lot of things have to go into that interview. That didn't go on. So me, that narration is a folktale law. He is here to entertain us. And 3, the FM station just want to cash out. They just wanted trend for that conversation. Because the detailed conversation that was supposed to happen didn't happen.
well, I'm sure just as the man said, maybe he did not want to spill more on the radio. He wanted to put out.
But we'll be honest, man.
You see, I suspect the man went there to promote a gospel song.
Wait!
Yeah. So in the conversation, he was trying to talk about how holy he is, and the fact that he has even been able to keep chaste.
Yes.
That is what he was talking about. A holy gospel musician. I don't know, Nyakopon used to know and those things, because he even said, oh, those times he used to see things were.
Hold on. Thank you for oh God. Thank you for the word so sweet.
Yeah.
Baby, I do have faith. Not just say. Ono nyame anante da. Ono nyame nante. Yes. Now.
Body papa.
Enti den na atini efu no so a. Obeto okọ hwe. Because me, let me be honest, I wouldn't like to lie.
The ice blocker.
You see, there are people who have not even tasted, like they've not even done anything with it. Yes, I can tell you. Me, I go fit tell you. Is that
adults?
Yes, my siblings, some. They don't even know how to relate with the opposite sex.
How old are they?
Oh, way older. My senior brother, way older. My twin sister.
So you mean he's a virgin?
I'm not. I mean, they are.
Oh.
One of which one will be catching me.
Oh.
One will be this
because of what?
It's not because of what. In common, with me share. I want to pray for me share. Now I will catch me. I don't know if you are getting me.
No, I don't get
okay. So we have people who can do that.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, if people can do that, me, I know my own siblings who are apart.
They've decided not to.
Or lack opportunity.
It's not like look. And no, factors no when they talk English for.
Is it the system that they've made?
Yes. Whatever be they are the same. Say even at point that I introduce people who have higher capacity to them. They're my twin sister. Imagine what she went to do. Started asking him, "Have you given your life to Christ?" Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. So you see the one you are talking about.
No, hold on. I'm coming. Wait, hold on.
The one you are talking about has not said she doesn't want to have sex.
No, I'm not.
What she's doing is that she's waiting for the right time.
Hold on. Fine. That's why she hasn't said. She has not.
Type of person.
Hold on. She has not accepted or denied, and I'm not the one to accept or deny on her behalf.
Yeah.
What she does is what I'm saying, and I'm telling you that conversation, if it is based on that conversation we want to use on this man tangent, then I can believe it could be true.
Yes.
Because we have people who can, like, they really don't have anything to do with this kind of but so look at that and come we now person be filia e hono sa junction no so na so mi jira.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So the man we wish him well.
Right.
I don't know how it feels like to be at his age without sex, though. I don't know how it feels like, but from where I sit,
I'm sure he was traumatized.
You have certificate.
You have certificate like you died.
I don't know how it feels like. Because even though some of us who have been doing it, if it gets to some duration, the edge is too strong to go and refill. When the thing becomes empty for too long, the way the edge becomes too strong to go and refill. I wonder how he's done it all this year without refill. I'm feeling put that. Hey, then if indeed they're saying that those who don't have frequent sex get prostate cancer, I don't know who they. Another question.
I see.
Like you said, maybe he's a victim of the other one, so he's fine.
I will talk behind closed doors.
Virgin pastor.
Wow. Well, there is a conversation online. It is not a very strong conversation, but I know my Kumasi people. They've taken it up and they are pushing it. Unfortunately, I don't know on what facts or grounds they are pushing this, but I can read some posts online that I've come across that tells us that, okay, these guys are up to something. What exactly they want to achieve with this, it is not too clear. Now, what am I saying? When you go online, Portfolio and his people from Kumasi, they've started this. I think this conversation started with DJ Slim or so.
DJ Slim.
DJ Slim and co started this when they said that, oh, in Ghana, if you are talking about tongue twisting, as in a rapper who can tongue twist, they're saying it is Kumasi that started it, and the credit has been given to Bradez. According to them, Bradez started tongue twisting rap in Ghana. And they started posting it.
Hold on, so did they state any track that had the tongue twister?
Hold on, Mika said they are not being factual with the conversation, but almost starting. Mawasante same who you tongue twisting that they believe in Mawasante same who but we hip hop culture.
Kumasi like not Ashanti.
Hey, Jabo na Kumasi Ashanti.
Not only Ashanti.
So you see.
Difference.
So you see, someone wrote this. I think, that's our guy, Lionel. Lionel Kabno wrote that when it comes to tongue twisting rap in Ghana, Sarkodie even looked up to Bradez.
You know why he wrote that?
I'm coming. We are Saka say facts are facts. Facts are facts. A happener David Jermaine Portfolio, aka Potty. As the wars now say facts.
100%.
They have always inspired King Sack. That is number one. Then when highest MC, who also works closely with Sarkodie, Babeku, saw it, he said, hello David Jermaine Portfolio. If you get your receipts, bring them. As to Bradez started tongue twisting before Sack. It's a joke of the year. And this has been going on. Jamo, our Santism, people have started pushing. And now, and do you know what I'm saying? Our Santism, it is only the guys from Kumasi who have started this kind of conversation. They want to make sure that Bradez will own it without facts.
That's the problem for me. I mean, you should do more than just saying that Bradez started tongue twisting or even music. At the link, the list that you can
let's pay attention to tongue twisting.
Yes, but the list that you can do is to even state the fact that Bradez started maybe music than Sarkodie. It will give a bit of credence to what you are saying. If they started music than before Sarkodie came in, then okay, maybe when they started they were doing it, but Sarkodie made it popular. You have a better chance to
win the argument.
Yes. But if we go that direction, can we say that Bradez started before Sarkodie? I doubt. I'm not sure about that one, but I doubt that Bradez came before Sarkodie. And if Sarkodie also started before Bradez, obviously Sarkodie can do tongue twisting. So at the time, we can also say that maybe he started before the Bradez. So for you to come up with such an argument or to go that direction, you have to do more than just saying it. So that's where I have an issue.
Okay.
I have not dived deeper into what is happening and even to take side. But just saying it without giving any evidence or without pointing us to something for us to say, well, maybe it could be true. I can't go with it.
Okay.
The time that I saw Sarkodie and the videos that he was tongue twisting, at that point, not on your professional song.
Okay.
I think I can still find those videos.
Okay.
The time that he was doing
Adam
videos with
okay. He was rapping on the like street. Yeah.
King Mogo.
D Crime and Co. Yeah.
The guy name is King Mojo. It's a Mojo.
I think
there was a guy.
Yeah.
There was a guy like that, and they will go to his room, and then the guy will play a beat, and they will be rapping, and Sarkodie will be doing his thing. At that time, he wasn't even a professional musician.
Yeah.
So if you can't give anything even in that direction, I think because of this, I will try and get all the Sarkodie's old videos that I have. I had it on my pen drive, and I think it is there. So for me, I think where they are picking it from is below the belt for me. I think they should do more than just saying it. You see, as for saying things there, unless they are trying to joke like the way they were joking with no, the way they were joking with this president, Zimbabwean president, Mugabe's quotes. Unless that's the angle that they are going. So you just say anything and then give your own idea to it. Otherwise, for me, I think it's an interesting debate to have online. But they should give more than just saying it. Because for those who are saying that Bradez started the tongue twisting before Sarkodie, none of them have pointed us to any
unfortunately, I have not listened to the DJ Slim thing yet.
I've listened. He made reference to Give Me Blow.
Yeah.
You know, Asem's Give Me Blow was 15 years ago. That was, I think, 2010 or so. So he's saying that so that was the style he was referring to.
Good.
Said that is the style that inspired Sarkodie.
Okay.
But Give Me Blow was for Asem.
Yeah.
So where does Bradez come in?
They were featured.
He was using even their featured verses.
Okay. For that one, I think now we have somewhere to stand and start the whole thing.
Okay.
But before Give Me Blue, Sarkodie was doing his thing even without recording
the freestyle thing, yeah.
And I'm saying it again. I have a video that Sarkodie is doing that, and that video is older than Asem's.
Most of them are online.
Yeah, so you can't start from there. So I think they have lost the argument, even if that's the reference starting point or the reference that he's making. I think it's a wrong thing, and they should come again. Maybe a better one that we can support. The Asante Semunya will come, but this one I can't support.
Chamo, Long John, come through. Let me get what your input will be on this, because the agenda has started, and I know. A friend is saying portfolio money.
You see, the truth is, this type of agenda, DJ Slimane and the Beba. Best started this kind of worthless argument because one, the agent industry and a tongue twisting. Hey, bro, big one. He's
it's an accolade. If you have it,
hold on, I'm coming. Fine. If you want to use that as an accolade,
it's like someone saying, "Oh,
I have no problem."
No, I'm coming. It's like someone saying, "Entertainment money show in Accra from Monday to Friday." The person who started it is Sammy Flex.
Accolade, you see, that accolade is totally different. You know why?
No.
Because that conversation, they are starting, it is not a mere conversation. It went down to the sense, and
okay.
Now, what does it have to a hip hop kind of music, our agenda? Hold on, I'm coming to
Style.
Yeah.
Thank you. Style. So we'll be here one day we celebrate payday style. Is that it?
If there's a style
I'm only saying let's mature in our conversation. This kind of conversation, to me, is very petty. We have a lot in the industry going. First of all, but what does that still make come one say to Umua? Like he said, the argument has been flawed before it even started. Why? Because I had certain evidence, but as a but let me just touch on a few. Some of us had Sarkodie twisting before any of these people. I was about using this track before you mentioned Give Me Blow. Bradez, what was the popular song?
Simple.
Yes.
2009.
Yes.
The best rhymes, nobody, the only thing we can always associate with Bradez is their rhyme scheme. And that's the same thing that they are seeing about the house, which is Ochami Kwame.
Okay.
They are very good with their rhyme scheme. They can use anything, everything to rhyme, and it will make sense. But if you are switching the conversation to tongue twisting, first of all, it's not just about tongue twisting. Who commercialized that style? O bompire, obi enim se o bompire. No obi a bompire ama aso wi ase ni ade so obi a be bompire. The o bompire wo kitchen ni mu no. How can we even use that as a conversation starter? You yente, wo de no po de etimi bo ba yente wom. You infinite and twisting, a repetition of words.
Okay.
But somebody came with that style with on Kasahari. And it was a style at that time. When Sarkodie started rap on Kasahari, if you can't tongue twist, untimi compete.
Yeah.
And even Wado at that time, when Wado was one of the heated rappers, was even tongue twisting at that time. Every rapper that came on board during that era wanted to tongue twist. And it's
secure.
Everybody.
Secure.
In fact, that conversation.
You understand?
The person they should even tag that conversation with should be Quarter.
And you know who made the matter worse on that discussion? It was Richie. He seconded it.
Oh, that?
Yes. And the said, Lionel, I suppose no. It was after Richie seconded it, and I suppose no.
Oh.
What was it? So I said, senior man in the game, I'm confirming.
Confirming it is because of the song. Give me.
No, Richie. Richie is. That's
a song. Yeah.
He is Bradez bias. He is Kumasi bias. And on the Sarkodie,
he did the song.
Hold on.
His label did the song.
Fine. You see?
Yeah.
And Emma, Obianim said, Richie is Sarkodie on some level. There's no way a conversation will be there. Richie will outrightly pick Sarkodie like this when he knows his people are on board. And for anybody to pick on this conversation, it's a non-starter because if you are trying to be honest, this shouldn't be something you affiliate to Bradez. Like you can't credit. Now, sure, it's a rap player, tongue twisting. But maybe I say Sarkodie about the industry with tongue twisting. Tongue twisting. You see, and you finish all these things and come and tell me, say, and they're tongue twisting. Let's be serious in this industry. Like in Komodo, how dear, how be someone said, and this is all part of the Accra commercial. Or we are not say we want unity. Where are the Kofabe idiot?
Ma wasanti sebu here. Ma wasanti sebu here because Kokos Nana.
Thank you.
Man. Yeah, so come through.
I said Chemo to Nasantia.
Do you love arts? Look no further. Tete Kwarshi Art Market is your ultimate destination for the finest handicrafts made in Ghana. From unique designs to authentic Ghanaian artistry, we bring you the best of local craftsmanship. Find us at Tidekwarshi Interchange, along George Bush Highway, adjacent to Evergreen Palms and the Talo office. Need more details? Call us today at 0244631771 or 0553209514. Come, explore, and take home a piece of Ghana's creative heritage. Tidekwarshi Art Market. Experience art. Celebrate culture.
Not on this one. I mean, if you are talking facts, if you have something positive, we will support, but not on this one.
Slim's assertion is wrong. I'm not going to mince words. It's wrong.
Okay.
Whether technically or even on the surface level, it is wrong. Because he's saying that Bradez brought tongue twisting and also made it popular and inspired Sarkodie, who is one of our greatest tongue twisters. I want to tell him he is wrong. Unless he never listened to Jedouble Ambule.
Hey.
If he is referring to what Bradez did as tongue twisting, then he did not listen to Jedouble Ambule.
Yeah, OG. Senior man.
How now do they cover?
Legendary.
The father of rap.
That's true. That's true.
Because at this point, that is the only way we can close this argument.
Yeah. Even though there were no words.
Because if you would want to talk about Ambule's rap, he was mentioning Ambule's rap, he was speaking real language. Listen. He had a pace which is abnormal from the normal pace of rap.
Okay.
You understand? It was faster than the normal pace of rap.
And they were worse.
Of course.
Wow. But I have to tell you, good.
No, they were real words. So, see, the thing is that
That's not tongue twisting.
no, we are talking. You see,
We have other tracks like that.
if you want to
and
see
yes,
that, then Slim should not.
about the cuckoo.
No, wait. No.
Go check something like.
Slim should not tag Bradez' own as tongue twisting. If Jedouble Ambule's own cannot be referred to as tongue twisting, because you see, in all, we are talking about fast-paced rap.
Right.
Yeah.
We are talking about fast-paced rap. And if we all agree, as at that time, that Ambule's style, that kind of style was abnormal from the normal pace of rap, then it was fast rap. And if it was fast rap, then it qualifies to be tongue twisting. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
So yes, now we want to talk about where the inspiration came from. It came from Ambule. Because Ambule definitely also adopted it somewhere. This is a pop culture we are talking about.
Okay.
It is an adaptation.
Yeah.
Ambule adopted it from somewhere. And it's metamorphosed even into where we are now. Which is why even during Sarkodie's era, that was when the likes of Master Rhymes and those people were very popular. And that is where Sarkodie has always attributed his style from. Yes, maybe Bradez had known records that had that kind of pace. But then, Sarkodie's pace or Bradez's pace were nowhere close to what Sarkodie was doing. In terms of style and speed. Yes, Bradez were doing but what Sarkodie was doing, the pace of Sarkodie's rap, Bradez only they come close. Sarkodie was doing 500 kilometers per minute.
And there was at the point, even Dika had to bring a clock.
Yes. On the stage.
Exactly.
That day it was a Bastaran show.
Exactly.
I remember this. It was
and you see where the target was. You see where the target was.
It was a Bastaran
so
show.
we can do my asante say we here and go and bring Bradez. No problem. But the guy's aim and target was not Bradez. It wasn't Bradez. So even if you want to talk about where he drew his inspiration from, bro, it no be Bradez. And even if we want to talk about people who started it for it to become some form of attraction to others, then me, I will point to Jedouble Ambule. Simple.
But I think it was, according to Ghana Web article, I think it was said by Richie of Links and
No, but
me, I have watched a Slim started
on YouTube.
On his channel.
Yes, and then when they were about to end their interview, he said, Makai Assembly, Ghana for Yame. And in Besame Bissau, when I music,
yes, he started the conversation because he was doing group like he was comparing.
So Richie referenced Give Me Blue remix.
Right.
And he said that it came out before Sarkodie.
So he said that song came out before Sarkodie.
Yeah, and that's also wrong.
Maybe it came out before Sarkodie's first commercial hit.
Okay. It was a misinformation.
If that is the information,
maybe that's
maybe that is what if that's what he's referring to, then maybe it came out before Sarkodie's first commercial hit, because Sarkodie's commercial hit was, I think, in 2010, 2009, 2010. That was when he won. He started winning awards.
Give Me Blue remix came out before Sarkodie. So Bradez started tongue twisting before we even heard of Sarkodie. Richie said, in quote.
So that's why we even heard of Sarkodie. That's no, Sarkodie's breakthrough was in 2010. So we are not talking about the breakthrough here. About the Kimojo guy. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe in Richie's conversation, of course, he wants to give at the point that everybody knew Sarkodie, the point that he had his breakthrough. That's why Chemo's argument will come to play that. Even if you want to use that as a yardstick, then you will not be fair to Sarkodie because he's been doing it in his corner. And yes, it may not be at like as popular maybe in 2010, but then in the area that he was doing those things, people knew him.
Okay.
Just like Bradez. So now, unless we want to go into the stone age of when they were doing it with non-commercially.
Okay.
And me, even if we want to go non-commercial, they should not get away. It's the double ambulance for me.
All right. Let's see how best we can close the show with this topic. I know this is also one that deserves mentioned. And here on Sammy Flex TV, I think it is not going to be our first time talking about it, but because of the different twist that has been added to it, I think it makes sense for us to discuss it. Now, what are we talking about? We're talking about the fact that in London, there is going to be Clash of Shows in March. Clash of Shows because two Ghanaian artists. Let me put it like that because the other one.
A host of Ghanaian artists.
And I'm grouping them to be one.
No, two Ghanaian events.
Two Ghanaian events.
To be fair, yeah.
Two Ghanaian events are clashing, and the conversation has started. And as it stands now, one of the parties is complaining, and that is why we are coming back to this. We also it is conflicting one way or the other, but we thought, okay, it is going to be competition. Let's compete and see how we can all beat ourselves to it.
Right.
But now, one person is complaining about a sabotage, and that is where the conversation will be looking at. So Stonebwoy, Stonebwoy versus three other promoters. Stonebwoy and his Live Nation, I'm sure, with three other promoters. In this case, Alodia, West Coast, and Akwaba UK. They are in this particular conversation. Someone asked Stonebwoy that, Broski, I really need your opinion on what is happening, especially with your event happening on the 8th in London. And we still got other promoters organizing events on the same day. Are you still going to continue with your event? One guard, the fans need to know. Would really like your opinion for my podcast. And a certain Jason asked Stonebwoy on Snapchat. And Stonebwoy responded. Up and Running Tour UK announced in October 2024. Still holds. We will keep the Sabotage story for later. Just Up and Running Tour UK announced in October 2024. So Stonebwoy is in there telling you that his show was announced before the guys announced this. That's what he's saying. But of course, we know Stonebwoy, he play the politics here. It says it still holds. We will keep the Sabotage story for later. Now, what is the Sabotage story? On this platform, anytime this story has come up for conversation, most of our people here have said, oh, Charlie, it's business. It is business. It is business. But now, the new twist is that Stonebwoy is seeing it as a sabotage onto his show. We are closing with this. Long John, let me start this with you.
I'm sure so will start with me.
Amen.
We will live long.
Amen.
Yeah, viewers, if you read topics like this, I like to take a very good show and disseminate it well. So first of all, these are two top events of some of our our toppest artists in Ghana. And it's right for us. We have to make the viewers understand the type of event that will be happening. One is a Stonebwoy album tour, and then the other a Ghanaian celebration month tour that has been happening every year.
Yeah.
And you said the first time every year. Good. With that being said, when we talk about event clashing, usually we don't want it to look bad in anybody's eyes. Like we don't want to put anybody look like anybody looking bad. So we try to break even and then try to side with everyone because we are in the same industry and want to see Ghana music grow. But when we see somebody trying to throw the shade first, I think that's when I see problem with. Because I don't think Alodi has said, or the organizers for the Ghana Independence event has said anything so far proud to this event.
No, not yet. They've not spoken.
And if a fan or someone who loves your music questions you and informs you,
is a podcaster
and informs you he wanted your information for his podcast, and you decide to throw dust in the eye of the person, I think it's very imperative as industry people who have a little or close information to some of these things, we come out to clear it. So, Stonebwoy, you have an event. And with what I know, from what I've heard from my very top people who are out there, they were telling me that they first contacted Stonebwoy to work with him on the event. And when they contacted you, you told them that you give them a number for them to contact you. And they didn't hear from you again. The same event organizers, which is the Ghana Independence Celebration organizers, they contacted you for the awards.
No, for the show.
For the show. The show. And then you told them you give them a number and they didn't hear from you again. They're no more. They waited for a couple of months. Nobody called. And they respected you. They gave you your space. They reached out to another artist, a couple of Ghanaian artists, and those artists were willing to climb their stage, gave them everything they needed, and they provided. And they did their flyer. Now, Ghanaian, we all know the Ghana Independence Month is the month of March.
Yeah.
And if we have this in mind, I don't think it is wrong for anybody to organize an independence event within March. I don't think it is wrong. So if they decide to organize it, the first question I asked, which I had to go through archives to find out, is, did the same event happen within the same time frame? And I found out one answer, yes. Last year, Ghana Independent Concert, the same concert happened last year, 6th March 2024. Now, 6th March 2024 falls on Sunday, which is a weekend. It makes perfect sense if they host the show on Sunday, because it's a weekend and it falls within the Independence Day. Let's just oppose it to this year. This year, the event falls on Monday. 6th March, which is a Monday. Is it a Thursday or a Monday? I think it's a Thursday. It falls on a Thursday.
It falls on a Thursday?
Yes.
Okay.
And on that Thursday, no reasonable promoter can hold an event for him to have numbers.
Yeah.
Even here in Ghana, that there are a lot of freeways and stuff. I'm not sure we can have the numbers. And take it to somewhere like as busy as UK, where we are trying to make sure the auditorium is full so we can sell Ghana music in a very positive limelight. They decided to put, they considered everything and realized, no, Thursday, so what are we supposed to do? We can't throw it on Sunday when there's a Saturday before Sunday. So they decided every reasonable promoter will pick it the Saturday. Because that's the closest day, the closest weekend. Now, if you have this in mind, I've painted the picture of the Ghana Independence. Now they've carved their date and found another artist. And you, the Ghanaian artist they reached out to, you didn't get back to them. You didn't make anybody call them. You now reach out to a Nigerian promoter, whether he reached out or whatever. And then they contact you, and then they put you on their show. You guys fix a show.
This is a tour.
Yes, you guys fix a show for your tour.
Yeah.
Your album tour.
Yeah, up and running tour.
And then you are fast to post your tour months before someone does. Someone who has been doing his annually. It doesn't mean you own that weekend. So any Ghanaian trying to hold an event shouldn't hold. Because if you want to be honest with yourself, you should consider that event has been running yearly. So it will be wrong for you as an artist to even pick somewhere around that time. Knowing very well they even called you. Even that should even prick you. When the organizers even call you and tell you, let's put it on this date, you say, nah, I beg you, I know there's an event there. But you went ahead to agree for that date. And thinking you are being smart, or you want to be smart on us, or Ghanaians, you post the flyer early. And you want to use that early post to convince Ghanaians that should be a yardstick for them to believe the other event organizers are trying to sabotage your work. Let's be honest. Based on this analysis I've given to you, who is using his show to sabotage who? You are fully aware. And you see, they were even aware you dropped an album. So they wanted to liaise with you so you can even add it to your tour.
Yeah.
The Ghanaian promoters over there taught you well. The so you can add that as part of his tour and they come and perform. You skip that one and went for a Nigerian called Smith. Good. Now you finish, you set a date that clashes with DS. Somebody who wants to do a podcast ask you a question and you are setting up the Ghanaian promoter over there against you, creating the impression that they are sabotaging you. Are you being fair to them? Me, that is my question.
Well, I want to add that I'm not sure it is Smith he's doing this show with. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Just that I know the Live Nation, they have some other partners or they have some other people in London.
No problem.
They are more white people. If you want to do an event, they do partnership. Where they secure venues, they help with publicity. You come and play and you share proceeds. I have such proposals on my desk as well, so I understand how it feels.
Okay.
Yeah, so wrap up for me.
So,
yeah.
Me, from that conversation, I feel Stonebwoy didn't do well because this type of conversation, you leave it to the fans and then pundit and then entertainment programs to make this kind of discussion.
And one can't travel.
And two, I like that. And two, you see, if you believe your brand is big enough, I think using a word like sabotage is quite unfortunate. If he thinks well of the industry like we are all perceiving it to be, I don't think he used the word sabotage. Like the word healthy competition would have been better.
Appropriate.
But to use the word sabotage, it means you have an innate hate for the organizers of that show. Yes. You see, it is the weddings you use that will show us who you are.
Innate hate.
Yes. This hate is not normal. It's not regular. Because and then you come out and say, they are sabotaging your event. And that story is for another day. Because, and you see, this is the same. Look, watch this picture very well. And look at the stadium event. The same card. And you see, I even found it very unfortunate for Stonebwoy to say that because Stonebwoy, just in December, was on radio and said he showed Shatawale something small which he used to gain the stadium. Now, that's something small he shows Shatawale. Why you not go fit show the promoters then they outside there something small? Make he show them how he too in money go fit shake up the place.
Okay.
And now you are lamenting and say, Obi person sabotage you. If you know you have the means and the things, the apparatus to move mountains, move it there. You did it to the stadium. And you used to brag. And in fact, you are the international artist. This is your turf they are on now. Show your power.
Okay, Chemo will take over from there.
Yeah. For me, I think it's unfortunate for anybody to say that it's a sabotage. I mean, there is a competition, and I don't know, they will say same if on that same day there are other shows that organized by non-Ghanaians or even non-Africans. I don't think they will.
In fact, I've seen another show from this guy. What's his name? Frank Nairo. I want to be sure if it is the same age. Yes, I think I saw something like that from Frank Nero.
Yeah,
which looks like the same age.
I don't think they will call it sabotage. I mean, so I mean, using that word, I don't think it's appropriate.
Yeah,
I mean, you can even say
8 match.
That is also 8 match.
The same day.
I'm sure, but when he's called to mention those who are sabotage, I swear he'll mention this one.
You see? Why won't he mention? Why won't he mention?
So you see, I mean, we are in competition directly or indirectly. Sometimes you try to, I mean, join the winning team or try to compromise in a way that you think everybody will win.
Okay.
But if you are not ready for that, then you just tune your mind and do your best to win the competition available. So for me, that sabotage tag is neither here nor there. It's about who can get the numbers, or in fact, sometimes everybody will get their numbers.
Yeah.
And we will all win, or we will all get what we are looking for. So I mean, I disagree with anybody who will tag the other side as sabotaging anybody. So I think there's no need for that. Let's just compete. If you think that you don't have what it takes to compete,
pull out.
Just pull out.
Simple.
And we will be fine.
Okay, we'll close the show for us.
For when we started this conversation, I said I was very emphatic one was going to suffer. Definitely. Oh yeah. I was. No, this you don't need a soothsayer to tell.
Roland has been talking about this.
I've been saying that one is going to suffer. I don't care who it is going to be, but one would definitely suffer.
Yeah, Roland has been talking about this,
and especially when you look at the proximity in terms of where the event is happening or where both events are happening. Yes, they are in different auditoriums, but in the same landing is what we are talking about. And you see, when I mean one will suffer, I don't mean one event. Maybe one might flop, but from event organizers' perspective, it means you may not get the expected turnout. You may not get the expected turnout. That is what I'm talking about. And for me, now I am really interested in the story, in the sabotage story. I am really, 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 really interested. You see? Because I am here and I am asking myself so many questions. How will an event that is happening at the conference center sabotage an event that is happening at, let's say, La Palm Royal Beach on the same day? Because as far as some of us are concerned, Shatawale did his concert at the Accra Sports Stadium on 25th of December. Sarkodie did Rapaholic on 25th of December
Bradez
at the Grand Arena. If you are talking about the closest proximity in the world between two shows, it is these two venues.
and in Ghana,
where
event goers are almost
and like the same area. It is just a walking distance. You just go around the stadium and you enter into the conference center. It's like that. So I am just, as an event person, asking myself so many questions, especially connecting it to the sabotage story that Stonebwoy pointed out. Now I am really interested in this conversation. Like now,
now someone has really come out first.
I had my own questions, but it looks like now my swan erected. Now I'm looking for answers because I'm asking myself, is it okay? I am going for certain kind of sponsorship and the other party badmouth me into not getting it? Is it maybe I needed some supplies for my event and the other party?
That's a sabotage.
Wait, these are the questions that I'm asking now.
Sabotage. And yes, it
is what is getting me aroused for this sabotage story. And me, I wish that he will say it now.
Who say what?
Stonebwoy.
But he's saying it now.
No, he's talking.
He
No.
said that we should put that one aside.
I know about the issues. Okay, the issues. Okay.
Me, I wish he will point it out now. Because you see, for whatever we are doing, posterity will judge us. You see, we will come back tomorrow and we will revisit this conversation.
Yeah.
And you see, that's why I was happy that when this whole stadium brawl was going on, like us, like from our part, we were able to voice out, like, let people know what was going on us at that time. So when we pulled out, everybody knew the reason why we pulled out.
What I see.
That's honesty. So if I feel sabotage, Stonebwoy is within his own right to feel sabotage.
A very sensible
Whether
boy.
he is being sabotaged.
A very sensible boy.
Whether
good example there.
Whether he's truly being sabotaged or not, he is within his feelings to feel sabotage. Okay, that's why I decided to ask those questions. Are there the instances and now say come off for you?
Okay.
But then, if he is really feeling sabotage, me, I feel he should let those things bear, because like you just pointed out, there are other events, and these are Ghanaian events that are also happening on the same day.
Yeah.
So now, I just want to ask myself, is it the Frankenero event that is sabotaging Stonebwoy?
Thank you. Thank you.
Because now I am really curious. If it is that of the...
I even suspect there might be other shows on that same day.
Of course.
Because London, they celebrate Independence Day.
No, whether independence or not.
Let me call London. Yeah.
No, see, whether independence, whether independence or not, on the event calendar, there are seasons. There are certain seasons that 10 events can happen in a day.
Right.
And normal.
Right.
The same day somebody is doing his event, and I mean, make it clear example. Sabotage was doing his show 25th December at the Accra Sports Stadium. Sarkodie was doing his at the Grand Arena. Nobody, see, and in fact, the whole place was full.
Yeah.
Everybody recorded the full house.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand? So if one feels sabotage, especially from the beginning, it is very prudent you point it out. Because when we were having a stadium conversation prior to our event, and we were feeling foul play, we brought it out. Charlie, this is the reason.
Yeah.
Because it will hurt me that people will buy Stonebwoy's event tickets. Some will call the show. Then a week to the event, now you cancel.
The proofs of.
When him says, we are going back into the days where event organizers disappointed patrons in London and Momuja events. We are going back into that culture. And it will not send good signals. So if you want to pull out or you want to do any form of date changing or any form of conversation, I feel say, we shall see a kind of problems. 2 weeks to the event, a week to the event. When you pull out, people will understand that, oh, Charlie no or boy koko from the onset. And that is the reason. So for me, I am now patiently waiting for this conversation, and now I am going to activate all body cameras. Especially the ones that.
So how many men should come?
How many men should come? That's why I will need like 50 men. Especially the ones that are connected to London.
5K men and 3K men.
Yes. Especially the ones that are connected to London, because I want to see this. You see, the event in London will also boost the success of Ghanaian events in that space. So, me say somebody would want to sabotage another.
Okay.
Because Frankenero is doing his. Frankenero and his people are doing this. Alodia them are also doing this. Now we must say. So at the end of the day, you can spot about 5-6 different Ghanaian events all happening in London. Okay. And it will make a statement.
Well, we live to see.
But Uncle, me, I have one thing to ask.
Which is,
you see, there was 2 show events that crashed at Legon campus.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear Shatawale say someone was sabotaging?
Oh yeah, that was
we talked about. Shatawale himself.
He came on live to say
he talks about it.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, he
and
did.
I was saying,
No, I know wait. I know
it wasn't about the organizers. It was about individual.
And that information information about what was happening,
which was very evident on the ground.
Yes.
I beg you, do you see the same thing at that side?
No one is preventing anybody from performing.
So why would you want to try and paint another?
Okay, now I get what you are saying. Okay, I get his point. Like over there, we felt the pressure.
Thank you.
But here will be on the show.
Okay. Over there on the grounds, we all saw what was happening. Sure. Manager reach ground, then they do things, then something else will come.
Security people tell you.
But all year show no pressure day on top. In fact, nobody has said anything negative. This platform has sounded advertised that show, inclusive with other shows there.
Yeah.
So why would you come out and paint? Be the person doing the show. Be the first person to paint that picture.
Well, we are watching. So, like Roland said, 5K men, 3K women. Everybody activate your body cameras and let's fish out those who are sabotaging.
Of course.
I'll see if Alodia will finally grant me this interview because I've been looking forward to have an interview session with Alodia. But now that they have been fingered in the eye, I'm sure he will be telling us more.
But have they been fingered?
Yes, that comment from Stonebwoy is
it's direct. It's very direct.
When you finish, then you call Frank Nero and his people too.
No, but Frank Owen is not really out there because the person was very specific. He was like, I've seen another show happening,
but
so
it could it's also on the same day.
Yeah.
Oh,
it could be.
We really know Frank Owen was having a show too.
I've seen it. The person has seen it. Yeah, I saw it last night. The place out. This is how we wrap up the week here on Showbiz Daily with my soldiers Long John and Team Do the Solomon as well as Roland Amate and my team of producers.
We are the
Dimogos friend. Now, Dimogos that's and I think we should have paid one now. Over extreme the Dimogo Anyway, special thanks once again to the producers, Theophilus Digos, Bujilan, Sam Tuga, and to you for watching. We appreciate you. Remember to follow us, subscribe to us. Let's read your comments about any of these issues. We'll be meeting over the weekend for some more. You're out of here. Bye-bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it. Fa check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.